Dire team pick. Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Naga Siren.
Team secrets turn to ban. Team secrets turn to ban. Seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
I thought it was the longer game, right?
Yeah.
And they played as support, so we'll just put them right next to Winter Wyvern. Why not?
Team
then
secrets
on the other
turn
side,
to
Night
ban.
Stalker Vet. Wait, Vet. That's the Navi.
That's the Navi first pick win. It worked out for them. They showed their versatility.
Is it going to be carrier or support go?
That's the whole point of picking it first. We don't know yet. Neither do they. They have no idea what it's going to be. But they're versatile. It could be whatever they need.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh. And this will be the Roamer, Night Stalker.
5 seconds
This
remaining.
is this hero. It's been getting through a little bit more lately, but still, very strong hero. Didn't get nerfed that much. A little bit of health regen, right?
Pretty good. Still moves around a lot. Still gets a lot of vision. So at the core, the hero's still the same. It's Viper.
Any crazy bands, Slacks? Give me your top 3 bands you think.
Boy, oh boy, I think the
That they've already
nuttiest
done.
band is actually probably the Tidehunter. You wouldn't have saw that Tidehunter band if it wasn't for yesterday. You can tell these guys been watching some games.
Yeah, there's a Witch Doctor ban as well, so that's Puppy's Witch Doctor's ban.
Damn.
And we were mentioning the Enchantress Earth Spirits for Navi. Both of those got banned as well. And we actually have General's Batrider banned just now. So
Smart play.
yeah.
I gotta be real. Even though Secret do play Witch Doctor, is it worth a ban over Winter Wyvern? Why don't people just ban this hero? I still don't. I mean, is it
10
really
seconds
worth it?
remaining.
What does their Witch Doctor do that's so amazing it's better than Winter Wyvern?
5 seconds
I actually
remaining.
can't answer that. I think Winter Wyvern's super good right now, so I don't know.
I just don't get it. I mean, yeah, they play it. I mean, but it's not like Puppy's gonna be like, oh, they removed Witch Doctor, what do we do?
That's
Nutty.
You're not wrong for once.
No, thank you.
You're
Happens
welcome.
sometimes.
Taking some time. Navi versus Secret, man. This is one of those matchups I wish we got to see more because, like, I mean, in other tournaments, right, the EU and CIS regions are split up, so
Yeah.
nice to see him get a play here. Right.
I find that such a shame because you won't see people like cross-region facing each other unless it's on LAN.
Yeah,
Which
right, like
normally is normal, but yeah, for EU CIS it's just
which was fun, and then like NA, SA as well. Like
Yeah.
used to see it a ton, and now they're just split up completely.
yeah. And they gotta actually make it to LAN before you can actually see them play on LAN.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
pretty much it's been the same teams, all right. Secret's been qualifying, so
Yeah.
at least we get to see him versus.
I mean, for example, that leaves OG in a tough position. They're one of the teams that suffers from that a lot.
But they're still getting some direct invites to some events, so
Yeah.
and they're taking their time here. They're really thinking, huh, Slacks?
Yeah.
Just like you look like you're thinking over there.
I'm really grinding the gears over here. About
Team secrets
I
turn
think there's a chance we might
For the team.
see somebody. A little bit of some
See
range.
somebody?
there.
I assume they're gonna pick hero. Whatever.
You think we might see Sniper again? It worked against Naga last time.
Sniper?
Yeah.
We saw Sniper from VP yesterday.
You can't pick a. No, there's.
10
You want to pick
seconds
a.
remaining.
Wait, a sniper for Navi or Secret?
Navi.
Okay,
5
yeah. I was about to
seconds
say you can't pick it
remaining.
into Nature's Prophet Venge Nightstar, but yeah, there's a good chance that Navi could pick up a sniper here.
Denny Sniper.
I mean, it's pretty good against Winter Wyvern. He needs these heroes to be clumped up together, and
Yeah.
he's just in the back, so kind of make sure that.
She does kind of destroys them at level 1 though, right? You just put Arctic Burn.
Oh,
level
no.
1 sniper.
Dire
I mean
team.
that you set that sniper early, and there's a Terrorblade.
Terribly interesting.
So how do people play Terrorblade nowadays? Is it split push or fighting?
It seems.
I believe they go the Shadow Blade build.
Well, they don't
Dagon?
do that, but usually it's just fighting. Yeah. Radiant side.
10
But look, we have like
seconds
the. I feel this is the full safe lane here, so we're just gonna line them all up. I don't even know how.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, okay.
Well, that works.
It feels like they have a. I don't know. They just picked all three there, the supports and then the carry that could go there, and now they're just gonna save their off lane and middle. But I guess both teams did that, right?
Yes.
Off lane plus, well, I guess not really. Off lane.
Depends on how they're going to use all those heroes, because in theory, we have also seen a Night Stalker core.
I don't think we're ever gonna see it. It really felt like MSS was the only one who played that at like any sort of palpable level.
I mean, Afterlife tried, but he was just not. It was just not working out.
Yeah, like that hero, you need to be able to find farm, but still
Team
like do
secrets
stuff at level 4.
turn
Like you can't just sit in the off lane.
That's a Weaver. That's a lot of minus armor, by the way, on Navi. So you got the minus armor. And with that, a little bit of push, I guess, from the Weaver as well. You got the vision from the Night Stalker and from the Nature. But vision
10
is a
seconds
little bit
remaining.
lacking on the secret side.
Yeah, I mean, but you have
You got illusions.
you have a
5
lot of
seconds
illusions that
remaining.
can just scout. So you don't have that natural vision, but you have plenty of illusions from Naga, illusions from
Dire
Terrorblade.
team bad.
If they're correctly positioned,
Of
good luck yanking them ever.
That's Queen of Pain.
Is it?
It is.
Oh.
That should
That'll
go
be
full
mid
on.
on.
Let's get a Phantom Lance on Team Secret too. Let's just go bananas on the illusions. Think
Oh.
about it. How could they ever stop that?
Queen of Pain, that's what
10
on the
seconds
Radiant
remaining.
side here.
Yeah.
All their heroes are single target attackers, guys.
5
Just
seconds
get a PL,
remaining.
illusion it out.
So is there a chance it's a Fata Queen of Pain?
Team secrets
Because I
turn
thought
to
normally
bad.
Yeah.
they pick mid one's hero last. Oh, actually, yeah. Well, Navi
Well-
thinks that there's still Fata hero coming.
Okay. So we'll go with the pros here.
Yeah. There's a
What if
center
you're gonna be
advantage.
right, Chief? Could be.
I mean, there's always a chance, but you know, sometimes it's low.
Feels like, yeah, they are going, and just
10
how they've been
seconds
picking lately,
remaining.
right? With Fada getting the beefier frontliners, Quap doesn't. I think if it was
5
Liquid, I'd be like, yeah,
seconds
it's probably a
remaining.
mind control Queen of Pain, but
Which beefier heroes are left for Fata on the offlane? Because Tide is banned as well as Centaur. Beastmaster's
Team
not
secrets
there.
turn to pick.
it's a good question, actually.
Tinker's not there now. Which offlaners are the Fata offlaners still?
I don't know.
Is it actually time for the axe?
Oh please, that'd be so sick. I
What
love
about,
that.
is Omni Knight banned?
Oh, good point. He's not.
Omni, Winter
10
Wyvern,
seconds
Terror.
remaining.
Oh,
They're not gonna pick
I
that.
know.
that is actually. I
5
think you're
seconds
probably right.
remaining.
No.
You know how much, and then I don't, well, Puppy's never getting Axe, but think if we actually did that Winter Wyvern, Naga, Axe,
Oh,
Omni Knight, that'd be
Oh no,
something.
no, you see, not great. Either.
this stirring. Secret thing, thinking about what they're gonna pick.
Well, Slacks, who do you want to pick then if it's not Omni Knight?
PL.
You want him to pick an offlane PL?
Yeah, illusions all the way, baby. They got all single target attackers on Navi. They got 0 team fight. You just go illusions, this game's over. Illusions can attack.
already go
Dire
for
team
illusion.
pick.
I mean,
They were
you're right.
Axe!
Oh,
What? Shiver!
classic sheep.
Oh,
My
got him.
God, you set it up since the beginning of the show today.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they were watching and I gave them good thought.
Wow, good thinking. This is so hype. I cannot wait for the axe. I've been waiting for so
10
long.
seconds remaining.
Will be good. Is it an axe game, Grant?
5
Axe
seconds
versus,
remaining.
if it is a core vengeful, but it doesn't look like it is, right? Unless they're doing some
Whoa.
crazy things.
I would
I love-
say it's a Weaver at the same lane, and they're picking their mid last.
And that's good.
And there's a
Support
Nature's Prophet off lane.
Yeah, support Venge is decent versus Axe, right? You can swap off whoever he catches unless it's you. But Axe is extremely good versus Weaver and Nature's Prophet. You lock down, Weaver can't run away, Nature's Prophet can't sprout himself.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they pick, like, what do you even pick? What's an Axe counter in the middle?
Zeus.
You may now select your heroes.
I would not have guessed that in a million years.
But it's more vision, I guess. More control for the map control vision, and kind of like choke them to death because Team Secret is fairly greedy with their draft.
It feels super greedy.
So they can maybe punish them on that.
I love generals. I love the little mushroom hat on Nature's Prophet. But yeah, no, I agree. It feels if Secret gets off to, if they have the kill lead by 10 minutes, I think they just win. You get ace a ton of farm, you just push your towers, and what's your name? Slack said, what does like Navi have to stop this push with Terrorblade? Secret.
I like Navi right now.
All right.
I think that Zeus is your traditional counter to Terrorblade. Big burst damage on him, you know, and an instant kill him when he's low HP.
And avoids armor.
So he's your traditional Terrorblade counter. He's decent against Naga if he gets himself an Axe, and he's good against Windfiber too. That magical damage can punch through. I think it was the perfect last pick. I think we're gonna do great.
But it might be an aggro tyrant, right? Night Stalker, Venge, Weaver. That's a very
strong.
Very hardy.
You just
tyrant.
leave that lane, dude.
You might just
die.
I think this might be a lane swapping type of game where you just see people TPing and TPing. And the team with Nature's Prophet.
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Uno Nimbai.
Wow.
Yeah.
All 10 players, because it's really nice to have 5 versus 5.
good puppy. Yeah, he's happy. That's a happy puppy, right?
That looks like a puppy that's had Witch Doctor banned against him in the first phase.
Yeah, look, Weaver had a mango.
Oh, God damn it, I was going to
They
play it again.
Used it.
Wait.
It's it's all
pick.
So he had the.
You have mango. Mid one saying rude words as well. Come on, watch it. So it's a family show. Family show, mid one. Yeah, who else got the mango? But
I didn't get to click on everybody right away.
Did you get a branch as well?
It's if you're random.
Oh, he didn't random.
Random gives you the branch. Mango is if you pick the hero of the day, quote unquote.
Wait, where did the mango go?
He ate it.
Oh, okay.
He just used it right away. Okay, so.
Okay, we're bound.
So it looks like Secret's trying to get 1v1 matchup for the Axe. They're going to put him safe lane, and they're actually going to be the ones who go aggro tri-lane. So we might just have both teams up. Like Grant was saying, we're going to have some musical lanes coming. Okay. This is cool. When you pick Zeus, it's very important to have, I mean, people have said it before, tower pusher. You need to have heroes that can actually hit buildings, take Roche, take these objectives.
Zeus I've got it.
Does not do that whatsoever. He's just a killer. That's all he does. He does highest damage in the game 90% of the time. Does not take objectives whatsoever. Here we go. Axe going toward bottom, and yep, we see Secret positioning themselves in that aggro tri-lane. Tons of regen on them, and it's quite a strong one, with Naga being one of the more dominant ones. I think this is a good reaction too. We've seen teams in the past, they run these aggro tri-lanes when they see something like a Spirit Breaker, so they can force that Spirit Breaker to stay up there, but this time it's a Night Stalker, so similar to an instance where they can keep that Night Stalker from roaming around too much. And yeah, Navi's, they're trying to dodge. They don't want to do the try versus try. They're going to send the Nature's Prophet top to deal with that.
Alright, the Secret want to make the move again. They feel that it's really important to get that matchup when Navi struggle.
Oh, mid one gets Treant. He's happy.
So it's mid lane, indeed. First Dandy. And Puppy and Roger holding both of their hands at the moment.
Yep, 2v2. This is a pretty nice Queen of Pain game. There's only the Vengeful Stun and the Night Stalker Silence to deal with her. But we'll probably see the Nature's Prophet build toward an Orchid, but that'll be down the lines.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as mid one has a Yule or a Beacons or maybe even both, he's going to be feeling pretty invincible this game.
Yeah, like we were saying, Navi, they need to pretty much snowball out of the lanes if they want to go for the late game, or have a huge advantage if they want to take it late game versus a Terrorblade Queen of Pain Axe.
Now, I guess the question is, with the sort of popularity item at the moment, does mid one build higher in this game? And if so, when abouts?
Yeah, that's true. Zeus and
yeah, Dendy. I mean, Dendy should. I feel like on the Zeus is very much. It's more likely to be on the Zeus than the Qual.
Yeah, that's
but I'd put my money on it coming out on both of them this game.
We'll see. I think mid one might have some other priorities of items first. But we'll see how he decides to go for here. I think some armor could be nice, and we've seen it in general. Unfortunately, he tries to go for the courier. They try to bait him toward it. Puppy has net.
Yeah, they're going to give him the chase. He's going down. That's your first blood. That's the courier snipe failed.
That's a safe lane Nature's Prophet that TP for this and dies. And I was about to say too, mid one's not doing well in the last hit. It's 12-1 on the Zeus. But
Puppy get mid one certainly sticking around and being involved. Yep, it's a bit of a boost. But yeah, you said Dendy did very well with the Arc Lightning. Spam. Not missing a creep, as it were, as the waves come through.
Every time they leave this Weaver, in some trouble if he gets a couple spins.
I was gonna say, if he spin a couple of... Well, if one more spin there, may have just done that. Gotta be careful, Chris.
Very...
Force him back.
Very nice lane whenever the Venge does move. But Venge and Weaver, they do have a lot of most armor that can be applied, and Axe, not really the most armor in the game, only 3, and using that Wave of Terror does cripple him down a bit in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, if Crystallize does put the point of the bugs at level 3, that is very, it's a scary lane for fun. Yep. When those two are down there.
Look,
top lane, General being run down here by Ace, and the Metamorphosis. One more hit will do it. He's got it. General down a couple of times so far this game. Very rough start for the Nature's Prophet.
So these dual lanes are working out already for Team Secret. Midland's still struggling a bit on last hits, but he'll catch back up soon, more than likely. Firing himself a lot of Magic Wand charges versus that Zeus and Night Stalker. So we're waiting for 4 minutes to mark to the big rush for Navi. That's where the Night Stalker can roam very nicely, and Nature's Prophet can join, and they can make any lane go from like a 2v1 to a 4v1, etc.
but a little more careful now.
Glad we get to see Axe. I haven't gotten a chance to see him, you know.
Oh no, look at this spot.
Oh no.
Feels bad for the spot. This is the third time General's gone down. That's 4 minutes.
Ace went the killing build. He didn't go for the conjure image. He just has 2 points in the reflection to make sure they can't have that chase down.
General's can't afford to continue to feed him. He goes back to the lane. But at this stage, you sort of got to ask yourself, how much can he actually do this? It's terribly. The amount of armor that Ace has.
And yeah, this is casual 4 minutes spread on Ace. Roger now gonna try to though.
Look at this, yeah. This terribly just takes no damage from the rocket summon. And for the illusion, Roger is just forced back away. It's just feeling very confident on his top one. Yeah, it's just all pretty much physical other than that void damage, Duke. So no real reason for Ace to play very scared here, and you can play as confidently as he wants.
Gets netted up. Not dead easily to these two.
Low, just the bugs bringing him down. Station from Roger. Navi do find a kill in return. Navi goes with TP out, will make it. So Navi do manage to find the trade. Able to shut down Fada.
That's the outnumbered thing that we were just talking about. You know, even if Secret do go for a kill, Nightstalker reports down, makes a profit as well. They can get that number advantage. We lose revenge, and now Fada has a ring of health finished up on top of that magic stick in the bottom lane.
Again, that 4-down one of the General just has to make the one wall back up to top. He didn't have to.
He's actually just running the whole way out.
It's just a lot of time. The General's not finding much at all after a pretty dodgy start up top, giving himself away twice.
And I mentioned how whenever the supports do leave the Weaver bottom, that's not a nice matchup for Weaver at all versus the Axe. So you're so close range with the Battle Hunger extra movement speed, you can close the gap quite easily as an Axe.
See, Secret could get done up in this top lane. Puppy back up top, looking to make something happen with this aggressive tri lane. Mid lane, starting the the gap's being closed. So Mid-One falling very much behind. Yes, he still is behind. He's closing that gap. Puppy keeping Snake away. Roger's there. They will look towards Puppy. Instant Ensnare comes out. The damage from Ace. Roger is in a lot of trouble. The Metamorphosis is pulling this Nightstalker apart.
Riptide, that -3 armor.
Oh, I mean,
the Metamorphosis. So much damage coming up from
these lanes for Secret are just looking so strong overall. I mean, just the way, Navi, they wanted to try and dodge this, but it's not worked out.
Fada, in a world of burnt down here with this rotation too, this should be a pretty easy pickup for Navi.
I think if you get the call to crystallize, the Royals nearly do bring him out.
And there you go. Now being chased out by Puppy and yep. TP can he? He gets one white and get the net up on him. He's not done. Dendi's still doing quite nicely in the mid lane, of course. 36-3 to the Queen of Pain's 34-8. Collecting those bounty runes.
Dire are scanning.
Definitely the biggest worry in this game is the fact that Ace is having a pretty full net.
Yeah.
Along with the kills that he's picked up. He's top of the net worth on this Terror Blade. Sure, they do have the Zeus, and as you say it, there are going to be magical bursts coming out. Navi will have chances to bring him down, but you never want to give a Terror Blade a strong start.
With the Reflection versus that Nature's Prophet, since General does have an Orb of Venom on Nature's Prophet, every time he pops Reflection, General gets slowed down just a little bit more too, so they can get that chase down. Pretty obnoxious.
Radiant's middle tower
the gap
is under
for the stun.
attack.
It doesn't look like Big one shows up.
He does indeed get the Sonic Wave onto 2. They'll dunk down Snako. Puppy is saved by Yapsa with the Corn Embrace, and Navi, they just have to get the hell out of there. But Mid-One, with that haste rune, chasing down Roger, should be able to claim the Nightstalker as well. He's trying to fly himself away, but Mid-One's on point with the blink. Picks up Roger, 7-2. Navi unable to catch a break with these movements that they're desperately trying to force. They are working the majority of the time.
Don't mind. This is a tanky hero. When they go for that, it means 8 armor. He still had the 11 wand charges on top too, and it's 820 HP. This hero has 2.8 strength gain on an Agi hero. It's pretty ridiculous.
The bottom, Fada does find Crystallizer with the call. Battle Hunger as well. The main turns up there. Fox getting kind of low. Recall embrace by Yapsel. Gives him the heal, and that should keep him safe to back off. He'll have the Berserk Skull back up in a second, so Crystallize has to be careful how close he gets to this axe. They'll salve him up. General
Comes in.
he's not going to be able to cancel the salve. Yapsel does get trapped up by the Sprout, but can they actually get the kill alive? And they're desperately trying to chase, but Snake has to be careful. In fact, with the trees there as well, there's going to be more than enough procs with counter Helix to bring Snake down. And this first 9 minutes, it just feels a little bit scrappy from Navi and Secret. And not being messed around here. They're getting the kills. They're finding the space. Ace is putting a serious amount of damage onto the tier 1 on the top lane.
Is under attack.
General, I mean, they're still playing around with Fada, but he goes straight for the TP out. They haven't got enough physical or any way to stop it. And they just can't get the job done.
10 before the top, and mid one's collapsing the Ace up there.
He's gone. It looks like he's on him, slowing him down. Mid one as well, moves in. And they may even get more. He ensnares back up. They've got the range. They catch out Snako. Secret, they're not only empty off the back of that rotation, but they pick up Snako as well.
And yeah, in bottom out too. He might get dove out here. He does still have cold embrace and body rotating in.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Definitely, that cold embrace still there. With fun and neighbor, they have to be careful now. How much they want to stick with ground. Kill Crystallize is looking for Yapsel. Will at least get the Wyvern kill. Indeed, the tower up top is down. Ace gets the final touch. And even though it may have cost him his life, Yapsel will keep that bottom tier 1 alive. And Fada will be able to hold that lane.
So they haven't started doing any stacks yet, but this is a interaction that we used to see when people were picking Wyvern and Axe. I think Complexity was one of the teams that debuted. Epicenter, I think the first Epicenter. Axe, Wyvern, you do Ancients. You stack up those Ancients, you have the Cold Embrace plus the Counter Helix. They haven't started the stacks yet, but it is a possibility that they can do to accelerate that farm. Nice. Jungling it up. Ace already level 9 on that Terror Blade. So it's always mid one.
It's looking pretty terrifying, and look what he's got.
He actually goes for the hood.
He's got the. I mean, you talked about how good the Zeus is at all stages against the Terror Blade, and I guess it's to the point that you just want to get that hood, because that suddenly it changes everything. That hood is incredible. I mean, even though even in the latest patch, it's still as good as it was. And if he ever does want to eventually finish off the pipe, that's even better. On play, looks towards Fada. They've got the. They will finish him off, but Ace has turned up into town. Will take down Roger, chasing down Snako. Bendy unable to hold back Ace. Getting this double kill.
I'd really like the hood pick up, honestly.
I mean, it's somewhat fun.
Yeah, it's just an incredibly good item for Zeus at all stages in the game. And Terror Blade does have first magic damage, but I mean, not so much anymore.
And you got to ask yourself then, what's this Zeus going to do? Because you know that Zeus was picked because of the Terror Blade.
Yeah.
And sure, Navi, they probably knew that Ace, he would go for another hood. But what's the plan other than that? It doesn't break for Navi. 12 minutes in, Secret leading 12 for 3k lead. Is getting
in the mid lane. He blinks up aggressively. Got an invis, but they have.
Very close.
They still had another lightning bolt coming in, so they probably would have had him. One getting a little over eager.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
bottom lane
attack.
now. Ace.
Dyer's structures
on that tower.
are fortified.
See what Roger can do with his Night Stalker. He's been having a little bit of trouble this time as the Night Stalker. Finds those moves since him in general keep actually just getting punished. Mostly
Dyer's bottom tower is
good
under
recovery
attack.
from General though, in the sense that even though he did die 3 times early on,
Dyer's bottom
he's not
tower
getting
has
behind the
fallen.
network.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Yeah, keep it solid. But the pressure is down.
We're gonna have lots of goods being picked up by the
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The pipe on Naga Siren. Negate that magic damage. Fada getting close to that book deck. That's going to be really nice to combo up with both this
Roger.
as well as Winter Wyvern.
Should be fun, I guess. Oh no, with the Winter's Curse to set up for Puppey to close the gap. Puppey does get silenced. Does actually get the ensnare out in time there.
Yeah, he found the real one right away. Puppey even used the mirror image to try to jig him out. Nice play there by Roger, surviving. Now made one. Gonna get chased.
Yeah, they get the silence. He's back. He needs it now. He might not even get up because Rel coming
Dire's
through.
middle
Mid one
tower
is gone.
under attack.
Two big kills going for Navi.
Absolutely, this is massive. Shutting down the Queen of Pain's pace and Yapsor being crystallized. No cold embrace for 6 seconds with the Nature's Wrap. That's the second one for Navi.
Momentum.
Exactly what they need, those sort of plays. Being aggressive, catching Secret off guard, and punishing mid ones. Mobile aggressiveness, he's a couple of his links now, and it's still finding himself in the front.
Now he's coming in. General finding fodder. Oh, yeah, she gets.
Radiant's top
This is
tower
a big
under
damage.
attack.
An instance where Crystallize is very powerful. He hits level 10, so he's got that mana break talent on the Weaver. And it's going for the Maelstrom build up, getting a Perseverance. So it will have damage, and that's a good way to deal with the Terrorblade as well. Although Terrorblade's still good, so he's going for more magic damage. Push out gives. But Terrorblade will be a little bit resistant to that. And good deep aggressive wards coming out from Navi during that aggression that they had made. They will be able to watch whenever Secret does play on that left side.
And the Kai has picked up for Zeus.
Yep.
4 staff into Orchid. It's going to be the order of the day for mid one this game.
Let me attribute.
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
mean, against
attack.
the Force, it's
Dire's
a bit
structures
of an
are
answer
fortified.
to
Scanning.
yeah, we get after you blink in.
They don't
Radiant's
have
bottom tower
They don't have
is under
crazy
attack.
catch like we said
No?
on Navi for him,
Dire's
so
middle
I guess that's
tower
what
is
the
under
option do
attack.
there.
Down. Let's have friends around him. In fact, they turn towards Puppy. Cold Embrace and Yakso cut through. Puppy will be kept alive. He will take down with the battle
Dire's
line
middle
with
tower
it.
has fallen.
Enough health to keep himself from dying. Towards Dendy in the mid lane. Couldn't quite make the jump.
Secret have a smoke, they do not have one at the moment. They're gathering up for the shrine, and they're gonna have to just pushing out lanes in the meantime. Fire game, 3 of them would have lost.
All the losses.
And one was liquid.
So a 0% win rate.
They got liquid.
It ain't great. But you can't spell 100% without a 0. With that knowledge.
The seeds of
He's going for hurt as well on the axe. Mass hood.
It's the way to play against the Zeus.
Yep, sort of spewed up a urn on top of a spirit vessel. No particular massive thing that they have, but they have more sustain for the pushes with that embrace plus vessel. Level 9 on Yapson on that 5 return. Very high level for support at the moment in time.
Dendy.
Puppy.
He's found pops. Turn go for him, Matt. Sarah. Nacho baiting him. With the burst to boost with the Thunder God's Wrap. Winter's Curse comes out a moment too late, unfortunately. And will not have time to save Puppy's life.
Dendy was waiting for the perfect time to get just enough damage on top of
They're
Puppy.
going to see if they can catch more here, Roger. No, you can fit.
silence.
Not able to really find a setup enough to go in deeper.
This is the darkness being used. So the vision is reduced for Secret at the moment. General doing. He is building toward that orchid, as we mentioned in the beginning, that he would need it to deal with the Queen of Pain. Mid one.
Oh, Puppy.
Oh,
Hello.
these wards are doing work for Navi.
I mean, yeah, Puppy just walked into that one. And now let it fly back in. Connor will jump forward with the blink. The burst, no. Seneca with the swap. Buys time for Roger.
Is under attack.
He's in the retreat. They're trying to chase. Roger's going to look for neutral denied. Mid one first the kill.
These two wards by Navi have gotten them so many kills here for now. The big important thing for Secret is that they did defend the tower. It's actually pretty much full HP up here still. And Navi, they've got a good sequence of kills, but they have not gotten a big objective out of it yet. Which they need to do when they have it running this Zeus lineup. Dendi, Kaya finished up level 12, going for what it looks like.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Definitely
attack.
seeming to be the very popular build with a lot of these mid laners.
Oh. Knows that Secret was smoked up. He smoked up a illusion rune in front of Tsuneko, and Tsuneko actually spotted out the wolf as well.
But if you get a grab. How's Crystallized? As you say, with the Maelstrom. And,
It's left. Oh man, they're actually getting a push pit on the side. Secret.
I mean, with the illusions now being able to attack, not necessarily a lot of the high damage that applies when they're fighting, but it definitely tanks the road.
Dyer's
Keeps it
top
relatively
tower
safe
is
to
under
go
attack.
for.
It's daytime, and there's no darkness available. Don't have the Mighty Armor from the Riptide there just yet, so it's going quite a bit. It's going pretty damn slow.
Yeah, it's not
Oh, Terror hit it, and they have bugs now.
all right, cheers, lad.
No, I don't.
Navi. Surely they're trying to do something about this. They don't think
Campers, they go in when it's too low.
I guess that's what it is.
And they finger chip. Getting lower and lower now. Mid one is
Radiant's
low,
bottom
trying to
tower
push this
is under
push
attack.
Mid, general,
Radiant's
riding bottom, trying to
structures
go
are
for tier 2 in the
fortified.
meanwhile.
Okay.
But yeah, Secret gets this one, and it doesn't look like they have to even
Your shot has fallen to
That's
the Radiant.
massive for them.
That was an easy run. Yeah, the roof now all 8. Pulling low. Thunder. I'll take that life if you're crystallized instantly. Does time has
Radiant's
back.
middle tower
Copy
is
with the
under attack.
storm. Get him out of there. Roger trying to chase. With the urn onto Prada. The wraparound as well. The general pops down the sprout, but now in return the ensnares on and mid-one jumps forward with the burst. Control's gone. Ace actually the one to pick up the kill. Ace falling very low, but he has the Aegis ready for round 2. Fada goes straight for the TP out, and he does make it. Get Matisse escape. Can they kill Ace the second time though? They
Radiant's middle
swap him
tower
back
is
with a
under
magic
attack.
missile holding in place. They will but take down the Terrorblade. So all in all, that patience from Navi not to take the fight in the pit, but actually wait until the song's used, chase down straight after it. It pays up. They get the Aegis out of Ace's hands and they get him down for good.
Nice aggression there. And mid one, okay. Blows the front wave for the bench.
Faster than sound.
Yeah, Fada couldn't get into the fight for Secret. They couldn't get the catch. He goes for the call now, but find anything.
It is close at the moment. 20
is
minutes.
close?
And it looked a little rough for Navi at the start, but they certainly sort of made amends to their issues. General, as we've been seeing, is catching right back up.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of keeping that split push going.
Yeah, Orc is pretty much there. These silences can be massive this game, especially at this point where has anyone got any sort of removal yet? Well, how's Mid looking after the 4 stars?
He's just going for it.
He's just
That's
Ace is burning aggressively himself, and the other big one is Ace and Manta start. How close is Ace to his Manta? He's pretty close, so he should have that. And then those chances will be less of an issue, but definitely mid one. He does have to be careful where he puts his. Still very vulnerable to being bursted down and silenced.
Yeah, they need Fada to be able to initiate the fights. Lately, it's been them getting initiated all the time, and now mid lane, Fada.
He gets
a lot of trouble.
Look at the damage coming out from Crystallize. Fada is not escaping from this one. He's gone. Quick swap from Zaneko. And then look at this General. He is trying to set up for more. Doesn't quite have the control onto Mid one, but does bring him down. Mid one has to back away.
Radiant's bottom tower
Great
is
aggression
under
being
attack.
turned up by Navi.
Yeah, every time it's nighttime, they're just really trying to push the issue. And the lanes are all being pushed in quite heavily. With that Nature's Prophet General doing a great job.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And does Dendi have Bloodstone finished? He can purchase it from
Navi, oh, he's going to walk into this one. Void silence. Mid one with a 4-star. Does take Puppy back to safety. Quick force plays there from the co-op to save his
The
support.
seeds are forth.
kind of feel like Yapstor shouldn't finish Spirit Vessel. I think he should have the Glimmer or Blink Dagger for his teammates this game. The Spirit Vessel is nice, but having those defensive items I think will be a little bit more important to protect Ace this time around. Roger gives the affirmative. Roger's building for a Yule Scepter too, to deal with the silences as well as... Yule Scepter is also one of the best items versus Axe at all stages of the game. If he blinks in, you just instantly Yule Scepter if you have vision of him for the of initiation.
That's very good.
Nice one. He's going to be very mobile build. And I think he's going to have... Does he have the cast range talent at 15? He wants to go for it. That'll help for the Yule Scepter, but the strength is a lot now on
Radiant's
Night
top tower is
15
under
strength.
attack.
Yeah, that's the hard decision. I think you're right. I think he may be tempted by the cast range there of the yours. Yeah.
He's going to use this,
Yeah.
Here.
And especially the way it's been using the urn as well. Trying
Yeah.
to get it on the edge to stop him from blinking about.
That's definitely very well. Crystallize almost has Mjolnir finished up on the Weaver.
Crystal looks still max. He's only about 800 gold behind Ace on the Terraport. That was quite impressive. Especially when we saw in that lane at the bottom where it was a little a little on the edge where he was laning against Fodder. There was a lot of times where he was getting brought down low, but he's kept his cool. He's played it safe. And he is farming an absolute treat for now.
The ward Navi have been definitely better than Secret so far this game. They've been playing around their vision better and just been able to get the opportunities. Fodder now again.
Look at this. I mean, it's an easy kill for Crystallize and General. The damage between Crystallize. Besides, because the Shikuchi off in time. The Orca coming in a little too late. And in fact, Crystallize, he turns and throws a fair bit of damage back the way in mid one.
So Fodder knows that there's a ward there now, though. And that's what I just commenting about how Navi's been playing really good around their ward vision right there. It happens again. Bloodstone finished onto Dendi, working that way toward that Nimbus next, as the slots will be very
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
That's the Nimbus. The global pickoff is going to be huge. Crystallized to scout out. General gets brought in, Dendi throws out the clown.
So yeah, does finish.
Dire's middle tower is under
He's very
attack.
tanky on the Wyvern and the damage and heal.
With that boost, what's Spirit Vest on the Cold Embrace, that is a pretty crazy amount of reason.
Yeah. Fodder really needs to get the Blade Mail finished up ASAP. He's starting to fall very far behind on that net worth, 6,300.
Crystallize. They're looking for, they just need the instant silence from mid one's Orchid, and it should be there. Oh, he has. Oh,
you don't time it right
Radiant's
next
top
ball.
tower is under attack.
No.
There. Secret using a very long cooldown ultimate.
Oh, and that's Nimbus. General, the instant silence onto
Radiant's
Fodder, making sure that the crew isn't there to stop his TP. This is, I mean, as I said, at the start of the game, it looked like Navi hadn't quite woken up. Now it's looking like Secret. They're getting a little bit sloppy, and Navi are very happy to play this game now with the way the Crystallize is farming. And as we've seen, you know, they try their best there with the song server, using an ultimate to try and catch this Weaver. But if the timing ain't right, just can't lock Crystallize down.
Yeah, Navi's playing the vision game incredibly well, even though, you know, Secret does have all these illusion heroes, as the panel was mentioning. It's really just Navi finding everything and always getting the initiation first. You see now, of course, Raptor building for the Aghanims next. He's playing versus an Axe Initiator. Yes. As you mentioned, he wants to be able to throw the urns, get a vision of where the Axe is coming from, as well as getting the Yules off on him can be very useful. What's Seneko trying to build up for? Okay, Seneko's going to be pretty poor this game. 5 bench, but he is going to go for a Glimmer.
I mean, as we see so far, the swaps are all he's needed is have some ones catch out. Secret.
Yeah. They smoked up Seneko.
Oh.
Getting the warding expedition. And he's also always lightning bolting and looking for whatever vision that Secret does have. Quite limited other vision. They have only got one defensive ward place right now in the jungle. And now Navi got a very nice deep ward with Seneko smoke there, so. It's like Secret
Radiant's
wants
top
to fight
tower
top.
is under
Taking
attack.
out Dendi. And the blade mail is finished on Fodder.
Radiant's top
BKB,
tower
next
has
item.
fallen. Dire's middle
really
tower
need it.
is under attack.
In order to get into the fight. So we could maybe see like what, BKB into Blink Dagger, but he's kind of slot start.
I mean, he is, yeah, with both the Hood and the BKB.
Yeah.
So there's two items that, I mean, there's not a lot of heroes that you ever really see that sort of progression. And that just goes to show
Dire's
how much
middle tower
you have
is
to
under
adapt. BKB still is a must buy.
I guess they do have players to initiate for him, but he wants somewhere to get into the fight on top of the Axe Call instantly. Maybe just having the Hurricane Pike after the Dragonlance could be enough, so maybe not needing a Blink this time around. We did see, you know, that Rezo picking up the Blink Dagger, and we've been seeing the Rise and Blink on terribly. Puppy, Mac finished up, going for Guarding Greaves next, and okay, so Yapso does, okay, so he finishes up the Death Spirit Vessel as we mentioned, and then he's gonna go for the Ram Blink, so. I agree with this point.
Do you say that? He's gonna come.
This Navi just doing a great job though. The map dominance continues, the vision dominance. They get a deep ward down bottom. General keeps split pushing in. They have one ward down to the Ancients too, so they've been seeing all of Secret's movements. And here they go, they're looking for mid one here. Has BKB though at the ready.
Yeah, with that, maybe it's pretty much an impossible catch.
Yeah.
Unless he does blink in. He gets crowded up for the most part. Mid one should be feeling pretty fine. Harder.
So under vision here. Going in to get the heels off.
I guess it doesn't matter if, well, it does if they don't have enough damage.
Mid one's forced that from the low ground there. Able to push him out.
Using the Yules and the Thunder goes rough at the same time, so it sort of missed out on a bit of the burst. But I guess then he also did just want to see where the rest of the team was before going for that play.
Yeah, they really wanted to cancel the blink too.
Yeah.
Blink away before as soon as he sees them. Again though, Navi being secret every single time here with this vision. Full defensive wards, as we mentioned. Catch onto Roger there. They did have that high ground vision placed by Yapsor, so they almost get a catch from them. They're all positioned together.
Warriors of the wood.
Execute up.
This time Father does get Snake over the quick spot, trying to save him. So if it brings him low, obviously our fuel steps isn't going to save him. Navi lose 2. Secret, they're not done yet. They're looking for more. Dendy tries for the TP out, but Puppy with the song catches him off the tip of it. Dendy's down as well. Ace gets the double. Mid-1 jumping forward. Look at it was Crystallize. Crystallize, he's going to turn, but Mid-1 again with his 4-star slides himself through the wall of the Roche Bear.
And Roche is up, and they've got the medallion for them. They have a good amount of minus armor.
Timing for Secret. 3 kills and 3 Roche down.
That is literally the difference there. Meta is used to get 3 kills. They go straight into the bed.
He's changing out what he's queuing up on the turret. Like queues at the butterfly instead of BKB now. Certainly can work. I mean, with the BKB, there's definitely reasons to get it, but you could rely on just the magic resistance from the hood.
Yeah, I think especially because he has Aegis too.
Yeah.
He has Aegis, he has Golden Break, they have a mech as well finished on Poppy Goal, like guarding Greaves Pipe. I think he wants to delay the BKB as long as possible. Because eventually maybe he'll have to get one, but he gets it early, ticking low, and it can be a bit of a double-edged sword in the way.
Oh, look who's here. General with the Hex onto Fada. They've trapped him in. Have they got the damage to bring him down, though? They're struggling. Still half health. Laying Mid-1 takes the silence onto Crystallize. The Mace moving in as well. Crystallize is gone. They get the Weaver. And Secret, they're looking for more. Mid-1 jumps in. Looks for Sineko. Trying to keep down in the tree line. Will he make it? No. The Winter's Curse is there from Yapzor. Holds back the Zeus. And kills himself just in time.
So Ace used the Weaver there to break the Lincolns, it looks like. That's a really neat way to break Lincolns.
That's
to
true.
get the silence off.
One of the ways that you can see the change is being a bit of a having the infinite charges.
Yeah.
But again, these have been some nice fights for Secret. And now starting to get that gold lead built up. 5k, 6k for Secret.
They were struggling for a bit, but then they slowed the pace of the game down. And yeah, that one sequence of events is just super beneficial. Pushes about a 6k gold lead, and experience as well. Just jumps up. He does take the cast range down. That's what we had expected.
Okay.
He went for the Yule Scepter on the Night Stalker. Get that extra cast range for Earn, for Silence, for all of his abilities. Golden Brace plus Ancients. We did see it once.
There we go.
It's not a stack,
But
but
butterfly complete for us now. I mean, as we've seen already, there's a lot of punch in these fights now.
he is massive.
It's pretty scary, and it's a lot of pushing power. He gets to jump onto Dendy, who goes for a little stroll outside the base, but he won't be coming home tonight.
Ace is almost hitting that 700 GPM mark at the moment. That is pretty damn solid.
This is very, very quickly turning into a bit of a nightmare tonight.
Yeah. They have Metamorphosis plus 80 and cheese. They can start high ground easily here with Dendy down.
No Dendy for 30 seconds, but look, links up to the top. No fear in the world. Metamorphosis is out. Secret.
They use Flip on the
Oh, and look at that Butter. He's jumping in deep, but he's only got to manage to find the catch onto Crystallize. Oh, sorry, not Crystallize. That's true. Yeah, that's another member down.
Dyer's bottom barracks.
This is looking pretty drastic. There's still a tier 2 salt, so Navi won't get mega creep.
Radiant's top tower.
But by the looks of it, it will at least be 2 sets of
Dire's
racks.
middle barracks are under attack.
As Navi unable to hold after they falter in a couple of very costly team fights. And Secret, indeed, clean up a second lane. Navi will hold on to the game. Now, will I say that? In fact, now they do get crystallized. They jump forward. He's down for 75 seconds. No buyback. If Secret are aware of this, they may just go for the game.
They go for game, yeah.
And with,
Dire's middle
Weaver,
tower is under attack.
I think it may just be over.
I think so as well. I don't really know how they can. I think Secret is going to struggle to take up ult for him.
I don't know, man. This is a pretty big Terrorblade.
Yeah, crystallized bed on
Radiant's
You're right. I think this is game. Mages and Cheese, yeah, they definitely have enough to take it. I think that's.
I mean, this is just a paradox. This is really the issue. On this Terrorblade, getting the farm that Ace had, he just takes structures so quickly. He's falling low. He's got to be careful. He's dropping very. Just still have the Aegis. Back up the full. Navi just falling apart as Secret. They just A-click down the lanes. They A-click the base. And Snaker has to G-click his keyboard twice. In fact, GG is cool.
That was one of the fastest sequence of events of the game ending.
Yeah.
In quite a while.